I told Dave Kosak I would watch these, so I'm going to watch them. Do it for Dave. This is Rise of Shadows. Wow, that's not how I expected that to go. Very bright.
So you're probably wondering why I gathered you here. Let me take a moment.
So this is Rafam.
And break it down. We've been given black eyes by the good guys. Oh, but that's about to change. Those meddlesome mortals who've mucked up our missions will finally feel some of our pain. You see, I have a devious plan that requires a demonstrative fist, and each of you will have your dreams come true as a finger's finger of bliss. What? All right. Let me try this again. Alone all our dreams went. Kaboom! Yes, but united we'll take all the candles. No big bigger.
I'm seeing what you want to do.
Let me hear it.
We'll come together so we can dismantle.
Now here's the plot to capture your greed and intrigue.
There's some interesting imagery and lyrics and thematics in these scenes. Is that Dal exploding? I mean, it sure looks rather purple and black and voidy, doesn't it? I mean, yeah, anyway. Some interesting imagery.
We'll take Dalaran for all that it's got. As we form an evil league.
As we form an evil league. The Evil League of Evil. Rise of Shadows. I love the music. I also love how, like, huge and bright the moon is there. I mean, I'm sure they just chose it artistically, but it's pretty cool.
Ours! Once Dalaran will be ours! Once we land, you know what to do! No we don't. You didn't tell us to play it. I didn't think I had to. It's perfectly obvious. Bank! I am to be robbing the bank! I take henchmen for vault smashing and shiny stealing! Plan is obvious! It's a start, yes, but...
You won't get a single coin unless you take care of the city's guards! Let's rip open Violet Hole and unleash the prisoners on the city! That'll keep the guards busy!
Certainly, but that's not...
No! First, we must sow chaos in the streets.
I got rockets! Anyone need rockets? Try...
That feels so relevant right now. I got rockets. Anyone need rockets? The fucking goblin.
To see the big picture! Shiny, shiny, shiny!
We have to
Johnny,
break
Johnny.
their will before we can loot, you fool!
We have to break their will before we can loot, you fools. I love this dynamic of arguing and kind of going back and forth about what the plan is. I love how Rafam's like, it's obvious. It's clear what we do. And none of them get it right. Like, it's so funny. Like, in his head, it's like kind of relatable. It's just like, guys, the plan, like, this is the thing. It's like this, it's the, you know, it kind of feels like speculating a little bit, but he's in his own like little world. Like, everyone else has their own vision and thoughts on it. It's just so interesting, this dichotomy here.
Everyone, please! Let's strap some rockets to this city!
The moon's all red all of a sudden, by the way. I think it's just obviously for this thematic filter, but hello. There's like a fucking, what appears to be a brilliant red blood moon, so that's weird. But anyway, again, we're back to rockets.
Big candle! And then we just take the whole shebang wherever we want! Yes! Finally, you're exactly right!
They're going to strap Dalaran to a rocket so that they can fly it wherever they want. Wow. That's quite something. That's quite something, huh? Also, the moon changes colors here. You see the gold is in these things in the front and the moon's kind of red. When they go to this frame here, it changes and the moon becomes bright. Kind of interesting.
Oh, big candle! And then we just take the whole shebang wherever we want! Yes! Finally, you're exactly right!
Seriously?
That's dumb. Ah, weak candle. Just wait till second gear kicks in. It's just like I said. We're going to take Dalaran for all that it's got. It's a genius plan. It's simple. It should have been up.
Saw some color contrast there. We got a lot of colors of Twilight here, a lot of reds and stuff, but the gold coming off here, contrasted with the purple, the violet, is interesting. It just makes me think of Twilight, Light and Void type stuff for some reason.
All that it's got.
It starts to look a bit like a Naru ship. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a genius plan. It's simple. It should have been obvious. And absolutely nothing will go wrong.
So, genius. How do we land?
The Dalaran heist. That was a good one. Let's see. Third one. This is Saviors of Uldum. What the fuck? This music, dude.
The shadows are rising again.
Oh boy, we're gonna have a lot to say about this one. Okay, so first of all, these figures have the wrong colors in their gems. These are not supposed to be blue and pink like that. That's very arcane looking. That one as well. This is Setesh, Chaos, and that's Amune, Life. This place is fucking weird. Especially because they're humanoid and bestial, like animal at the same time. What do they call that? There's a word for that. Anthropomorphic, is that correct? They're like fucking, it's weird. It just speaks to me a different time, a more primal time. Anyway, we'll watch this, sorry. We'll finish these and then maybe we'll talk a little bit more about Uldum. Sorry, let me start this over. Synthwave is like a little sparkle at the beginning there.
Rising again, darker than they've ever been.
The shadows are rising again, darker than they've ever been. Don't forget that at the end of BFA, the novel that they released was called Shadows Rising. Like, and Ogmot has a whisper, I think, that says like shadows twisting beneath the boats or some shit, rising, some shit. So like, that was at the end of Legion going into BFA, so.
As evil descends from the skies.
As evil descends from the skies. Nice. It's a, yeah, there's their Dalaran on a rocket ship. It's like the seat of the Pantheon. And there's the sun. Kind of makes me think of, Anyway, I gotta stop pausing this. This is really interesting.
The world cries out, how will we survive? Out of the hall of explorers. And up from the dusty tombs, they grab their whips and fedoras. These legends of the past know exactly what to do.
Oh, did you see that? Nice, I like that. They have this guy with all these different crystals here, whose crystals beam, their energy is connecting and forming a white light. Look at that. I love that. This is Azeroth, and these are the cosmic forces. The whole picture, and when they're split and divided up. There you go. That's how it works. Just the opposite way. It's like the Autumnal Crystal when it got shattered. Fucking Lamau. That's Reno Jackson, who's actually a dragon, but he's not aware that he's a dragon. What?
There might be magic monsters, mummies in the markets, and ancient mysticism. There's surely scorching deserts, and there's sure monsters.
It's a big sandworm.
How they speak annihilation, obliteration of civilization.
Let me hear these lyrics again. Hold on.
Magic monsters, mummies in the markets, and ancient mysticism. There's surely scorching deserts, and there's sure monsters of narcissism. How they speak annihilation, obliteration of civilization. Now is the time to be brave. Evil's come to enslave, but this league's gonna save.
Nice. Saviors of Old Doom. They've come to interesting. Descent of Dragons cinematic trailer. Yeah, this is why Dave Kosask said, yeah, they're all bangers. They are. They are.
Is this the end? Our heroes can't fly. They fall like shooting stars. Will anyone survive?
Interesting lyrics.
Dragons take flight above the ice and snow. High in the sky where the cold wind blows. Wings beat down as the feet back foes. Flaming hot fire up a frozen bones. Good unites against people they oppose. They ride it down.
Fire versus ice. In Dragons, of course.
Down as the feet back foes. Flaming hot fire up a frozen bones. Good unites against people they oppose. They ride or die as the legends grow. We must don't choose sides, doing our heroes. There are no silence in this combat zone.
Oh, interesting. They come together to make a white light, then they shoot this fucking blue electricity.
Beats mid-air, yeah, it's a chiller. Life and death, yeah, it's a killer. They go round and round as the beat down pounds. Aerial thrills, yeah, it's a thriller.
Whoa, there was a lot of fucking frames right there. Hold on here. So at least Starseeker jumps in front of the fucking moon. Okay. A lot of Zeppelins up there towards the moon.
Aerial thrills, yeah, it's
Lands on the head of Sarah. Oh shit. Who is fucking gigantic.
a thriller. Sky's filled with trauma and all of this drama. Pretending and impending end. Crash down. It's dragons and dragons descend.
Dude, these are crazy. The fucking music is crazy, dude. How did I not know that Hearthstone like announcement trailers like went this hard?
Those villains captured Reno? Who knows what horrible things they're doing to him?
Those villains captured Reno. You mean the guy who's a dragon who doesn't know he's a dragon? Like, hello? Like, the group of saviors, the dwarf, the elf woman. Is this like Khazgaroth and Illidan? What is this? Like, is Reno Sargeras the dragon who doesn't know he's a dragon? Who got captured by the evil League of Evil? Who have a flying magical spaceship that they should like, what the fuck am I watching?
Wait, what are you doing? No more rhymes. Anything but more rhymes.
Touch shackles, no more rhymes.
It is time to reveal my master plan!
So Rafam is like Norgannon or like Amanthul. And what would you guys put money on the possibility that Koresh is one of those two's world? Is that like out of line to think that like the gifted scientists and magi belong to the world that either Norgannon or Amanthul came from? Like probably not related in this regard, but he is an ethereal. Like, and it would make a lot of sense. I'd say Norg because he seems to know too much. I think so too, and it's his master plan. But it could be Amanthul. He's got the eye. I mean, look, he's got the eye on him. I almost feel like that's like, I feel like maybe it's more like Amanthul. I don't know. I feel like the goblin is maybe Norgannon in this case, you know, hypothetically speaking. But it could be Norg. I don't know. He's got he's the evil mastermind. And who do I think the evil mastermind is? I mean, I do think it's Norg. What am I saying? Okay, here we go.
In a manner that you might actually understand.
See the little goblin? Like, behold. Oh my god, this is going to be so good. The eye thing just really makes me think Amanthul, dude. Oh my god. Anyway.
Behold, Mini Rafam, adorable supreme archaeologist! Of course I was the leader, so I...
Adorable supreme archaeologist. I was the leader. It's also interesting because Ra, again, High Keeper Ra from Aman'Thul, the one that spent the most time, like, in Uldum, presumably, and around that area, probably with Mimiron, like, on Kiraj, all that stuff. Didn't know about the Heart Chamber. I don't know, dude. This is...
I called on those I knew who would be schemers, rather devious, a truly evil crew. And our starting point was Dalaran.
Dude, this is like the Titans Awakening story. He's explaining to Sargeras how he got them. He's like, yeah, motherfucker, this is how it worked, by the way. You stupid. I'll explain it in a way you don't understand. So he puts on a puppet show? My God, dude. Anyway, so in the puppet show, he tells the story of the awakening of the Titans.
Archaeologist! Of course I was the leader, so I called on those I knew who would be schemers, rather devious, a truly evil crew. And our starting point was Dalaran. We wanted to abscond with a big city that was floating, so we strapped some rockets on. Lock and stock and barrel simply flew into Eldum. Plagues we then unleashed so we could watch you fret and fume.
Like, what am I watching? My brain is like breaking. I want to feel like I'm making this shit up and it's ridiculous, but like, what the fuck? Why does it feel like a fractal?
Of course I was the leader, so I called on those I knew who would be schemers, rather devious, a truly evil crew. And our starting point was Dalaran. We wanted to abscond.
The floating magical city. Like, I think, again, of the seat of the Pantheon. We strapped some rockets on. Like, dude, like... What the fuck is happening?
Big city that was floating, so we strapped some rockets on. Lock and stock and barrel simply flew into Eldum. Plagues we then unleashed so we could watch you fret and fume.
Plagues we unleashed on you to watch you fret and fume. Yeah, 4 plagues, huh? That all some of which kind of, not all of them, some of them kind of look a little old gaudy almost. But anyway.
Oh, that's so cute.
What?
We beat the Plague Lords.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yes, we did.
How did you?
The Plague Lords. We beat the Plague Lords. Is that an allusion to the Void Lords? And if this guy Reno is supposed to be the Sargeras fractal, his entire purpose is to beat the Void Lords. Chad, am I stretching this? Is this? I'm just gonna stop and watch this because if I. Sorry, dude. This is like I can't. You have to make assumptions to like get to this point, but like it's very weird that multiple scenes invoke this fucking feeling of like, what am I watching? Like,
we beat the Plague Lords.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yes, we did.
How did you get here?
Please don't interrupt. Audience participation time.
now Reno gets to join in and what, tell his side of the story? Or is that what I'm about to fucking see? The guy who I'm relating to the Sargeras fractal, who we have heard nothing from directly in terms of WoW's narrative, is about to join in on the puppet show and tell us his fucking side of the story? What the fuck is going on? The guy who doesn't know that he's a dragon.
Bran faced the ravages of wrath with classic dwarven flair, and then Sir Finley braved the scorching dudes with sanity to spare. Elise defeated death by using antiquated texts. For me to beat the Murlocs, all I had to do was flex. Boom!
What? Okay, I am probably completely insane, but Bran faced the ravages of wrath with classic dwarven flair. The red-bearded fucking dwarf.
Of wrath with classic dwarven flair, and then Sir Finley
braved the scorching dunes with sanity to spare. It's the Murloc, the green Murloc with the golden fish weapon thing. Okay.
The scorching dudes with sanity to spare. Elise defeated death by
Elise, what's her name? Star Seeker? What the fuck is her name? Defeated death by using antiquated texts. Ancient texts. Defeated death.
At least defeated death by using antiquated texts. For me to beat the Murlocs.
To me to beat the Murlocs, all I had to do was flex. That's fucking hilarious, first of all. It would have been interesting if it were Naga. I wonder if there's any relationship between Murlocs and Naga. I just think of the idea of flexing and like how Queen Ashara was apparently at one point infatuated with Sargeras or whatever. So the idea that Reno just flexing at them gets them would be fucking hilarious, but I think it's too much of a stretch to try to make that connection.
All I had to do was flex. Boom!
But you forgot!
The plague lord.
Yeah, what kind of, is this guy his eyes, why are his eyes blue jewels in this? In the play, he has blue jeweled eyes. Oh, he's a blue dragon. Okay, so I'm probably just like making something out of nothing here. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking with the blue eyes, is I was thinking domination. That's why I was like, oh, his eyes are blue. It's domination. It's Sargeras for sure, because he's dominated. He's got the blue eyes. But if he's a blue dragon, but maybe I don't know, dude. You'd have to like really spin that. Like, was he formerly a black dragon or a red dragon? Because if he's a blue one now, it's like, I don't know, dude.
But you forgot!
The plague lord of fire.
The plague lord of fire.
We flexed on that one too. Ba-boom!
It's the Argus colors and the Shattering Planet. You're absolutely right. That's why my jaw just dropped. Like, I
flexed on that one too. Ba-boom!
He literally is shattered. And it is like the Argus colors, like fell and green and blues of different hues, like the colors we saw on Argus. Like, we talk about Argus being a shattered soul. Like, his dungeon journal says it. If Reno is meant to represent either Sargeras or Argus, or Norgannon, which I think he represents Sargeras, this is like making the allusion to the idea that Reno shattered, like, you see what I'm saying? Sargeras shattered Argus. This, oh my fucking god, dude. This directly aligns with the Zandalari Troll Heritage Quest, where Lukao and Kevo Yasiti, like, hold on. Is this real? The fractal mirrors across mediums. Like, what? Dude, I am fucking dumbfounded. Bro, I'm telling you, this is legit fractals for WoW. There's no way they hit it in fucking Hearthstone cinematics? Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy. Do you think that Dave Kosask really wanted me to fucking watch these? Because he thought that I would fucking see the fractal in them? There's no fucking way, dude. That's so insane. That's so self-important. Is that insane?
The plague lord of fire. We flexed on that one too. Ba-boom!
But we did get away with the plague of undeath!
Oh, that's bad.
Are you fucking kidding me? Rafam, the leader of the Evil League of Evil, literally just made the fractal connection to the jailer and domination? What? With the plague of undeath? Whoa, what? They got away with it. Are you fucking kidding me? That is a literal Shadowlands fractal. That is talking about the jailer Titan plot and the Scourge. What? I'm either cooked beyond imagination or like, you can't get away with this. You can't put all of these little things in there and just expect someone not to fucking notice it. There's no fucking way. There's no way. That is something to talk about in a second Dave Kosask interview. Oh yeah, dude. If I ever get the chance to talk with him again, I am blasting him with questions about this fucking sequence of events, dude. This set of trailers is insane, dude. He definitely, I don't know, I really want to believe he wanted me to watch this for more than just because he thought they were cool.
that one too. Ba-boom!
But we did get away with the plague of undeath.
Oh, that's bad.
That was the whole plan because I've been a fan of the most evil thing that has ever walked. And it's a dragon I claim. Galacrod is his name. The unstoppable beast of nefarious fame. What?
It's a dragon I claim. Hold on.
That's bad.
That's bad.
That
Was the whole plan. He holds up Galacron, who is like silver, by the way. Silver Galacron. Yeah, it's like this is like resurrecting Galacron, who's silver with orange eyes and like golden studs on it. Which that honestly, that color scheme reminds me of that remember that Drakthir set that they put on the trading post, that silver hoarder set? Kind of reminds me of that. Silver scales, kind of like Iridicron. Yeah. And I believe gallium, silver, iridium, silver, like they're silver metals. Like the connection to silver dragons is definitely there. It's a real thing. Galacron or Iridicron might be the last one. That was the whole plan because I've been a fan.
And because I've been a fan of the most
evil thing that has ever walked land.
evil thing that has ever walked land. It's a dragon I claim.
It's a dragon I claim. Galacron is his name.
Galacrod is his name. The unstoppable beast of nefarious fame. Once you've run out of time, as a wrath will be mine, this world will be burning. Oh, dear.
So you're saying this whole year?
That got a little weird. I have my opinions on Aman'Thul and his pride and his apathy and his anger. Do you think does Aman'Thul go through like manic episodes? Like what? Like I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't want to think too hard on this, but like the instability of Faram's emotion here is interesting, don't you think? Because we have a history of Aman'Thul like getting mad and like ripping shit out and like fucking acting really impulsively, right?
So you're saying this whole year's led up to raising that big evil dragon, and once my pals stop you again, the world is saved again. Is that about right?
They won't stop me.
Yeah, they will.
No, they won't.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I love how Reno just has unbending faith in his allies. They'll make it happen.
So you're saying this whole year's led up to raising that big evil dragon, and once my pals stop you again, the world is saved again. Is that about right?
They won't stop me.
Yeah, they will.
No, they won't.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Who interrupts someone else's puppet show?
Who interrupts someone else's puppet show?
A really annoying prisoner. Do you know that?
You're a really annoying prisoner. Do you know that?
It's been said.
And I'm the villain.
Dude, these are crazy. I cannot believe that. I'm so glad that I decided to watch those. I'm so glad that I decided to watch them, dude. Holy shit. My mind is so cooked from recognizing fractals, dude. I really try hard to make sure I'm not just looking for it in places where it doesn't exist. But dude, from sequence to sequence, it is so hard to ignore when it's like that.